We are back. There we go. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I had the mute on that one, but I couldn't even hear myself in my headphones. I thought that was just a weird thing. But welcome, everybody, to the Breaking Ankles college basketball show. It is 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got a little bit of a egg scrambled brain, but I've already put in 4 plays for college basketball Saturday. So thank you, everybody that is joining me right now. Got 5 of you guys watching me on this sleepless Friday into Saturday morning, should say. So thanks for joining me for this one. I am now not muted. Hopefully the chat can tell me that right now. Got 4 plays for you. I want to start this off right. Let's go to the 12 p.m. game, and it's going to be a big one. Rivalry game in Blacksburg, Virginia. Cassell Coliseum. It is going to be a big one here. UVA versus Virginia Tech. The Hokies playing at home, a place that they love and adore. And I'm going to be going with the favorite here, the unranked favorite versus a top 10 opponent that is not favored. A fraudulent UVA team, in my opinion, here. I'm going to be going with Virginia Tech -1.5 on this one. 1 unit special. Well, let me tell you why. UVA coming into this game, winning 9 out of the last 10 games. But against the spread, only 5-4-1 against the spread in that span. So this is a UVA team, like I said, a little bit fraudulent on this one. Now you got to look at Virginia Tech, 7-game losing streak before winning back-to-back home games versus Syracuse, and actually a good win versus my Dukies. And they're coming off a road loss to Miami, 92-83 as 4-point dogs. But you got Virginia Tech coming home, which they play their best ball, and I'll get to that in a second. First matchup was January 18th between these two teams. UVA did win the game 78-68 as 5.5-point favorites. Now you see the line swing the other way. That should be a telltale red flag sign for you guys that Virginia Tech is probably the play on this one, because the line is sitting at -1.5 for Virginia Tech. The home team, if you actually look at this matchup, home team has covered the last 4 matchups, and the favorite has actually won and covered 7 out of the last 8 in this matchup as well. Now, Virginia Tech, told you, bad road team. They're 0-7 straight up on the road. However, when you get them at home, they're a totally different ball club. 10-2 straight up at home so far this season. So with all that being said, all the statistics applied, we're going with the Hokies. Virginia Tech, -1.5, 1 unit play.
Wicked hat, kid. Wicked hat.
Give you a little bit of that Boston flavor there on this beautiful Sunday morning. I ain't be drinking coffee. I'll be drinking Guinness right now. So cheers, everybody. Let's have a sip. All right, next game on the board here, folks. Let's go into the Big 12. We're going to be looking at TCU and Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State right now, that line is moving, so I suggest you get it now because we're going to be riding Oklahoma State right now. I got it at -3, and that's going to be the play for me. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're playing at Gallagher Ebla Arena, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and I'm going to be going with them here. Let me tell you why. Listen, Oklahoma State, great home team. 8-1 against the spread at home this season, and they've covered 4 out of the last 5 games overall, and they're coming off a great win over a rival in Oklahoma in their last game. Now, Oklahoma State's defense is solid. It's been the absolute staple for why this team is successful, especially covering spreads. They're ranked 7th in defense efficiency, and they're ranked 4th in defending shots, and also 5th in defending the 2-point shot, especially. Now, you got to look at TCU's offense. Not a good 3-point shooting team, however. I think they're ranked 346th in the country as far as shooting threes. So they're going to have to rely a little bit more on the inside game, which kind of plays into the strength of what Oklahoma State does well defensively. TCU will be missing a key player in this game. Mike Miles Jr., who averages 18.3 points per game, not going to be playing in this game. This is going to really hurt them. It didn't really affect them in the West Virginia game in the last game, which he didn't play in that one either. But I think with this good Oklahoma State defense, them going on the road is going to be a whole different story, and you're actually going to see the impact of not having him in the lineup here. So Oklahoma State's offense also has struggled. They're kind of mediocre at best, 122nd in the country as far as offensive efficiency is concerned. But you actually look at their last 5 games sample, they've scored 70 points or more in 4 out of the 5 games. So you see this offense kind of improving down the stretch, especially going through January and then into February, which things are going to start to heat up before March. So I actually like this Oklahoma State team offensively now. I think this is going to be an improving offense. They already have a great defense. I really like this the Pokes here. You have another situation, unranked opponent versus a ranked opponent. Granted, I think this is more predicated on the injury with Mike Miles Jr., but I think Oklahoma State will get it done here. I got it at -3. I think this point spread will steam up by the time you wake up on Saturday morning. So better grab it now. Give me Oklahoma State -3, 1 unit play.
We cashing, baby. Ow!
And I want to give shout outs to everybody that's been watching here on YouTube and watching on Twitter. If you haven't joined the Dad Bods YouTube channel, please do so now. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you get all the live content that this channel brings. Just firing plays left and right is what we do here on the channel. All right, let's go to the next game here. Let's go down into the 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time slate. We're going to be looking at the Big Ten here, folks. Big top 5 opponent here in the Purdue Boilermakers. They're going against Indiana, playing on the road here. Assembly Hall, Bloomington, Indiana, and that place will be rocking. And 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I said. And I'm going to be going with Indiana here, money line. Coming off a road loss to Maryland, I think it's just a Purdue team that's playing a little too hot, and this line is just telling me that this is an Indiana line all the way. Now look at Purdue when they go on the road. They're only 2-3-1 against the spread this season on the road, whereas Indiana is 8-4 against the spread at home this season. Now, like I said, Indiana is coming off a 66-55 loss to Maryland as 3-point road dogs. And it was one of those situations where it was a ranked opponent versus a non-ranked opponent where they were the dog. Complete letdown situations and possibly a look ahead going into the Purdue game. Now you have Purdue. They've just been rolling. They're 7-3 against the spread, 9-1 straight up in their last 10 games. This team's just playing a little bit too hot for me to even ride with the Boilermakers in this one. I think this is all Hoosiers all day long. Purdue's offense is ranked number 2 in the country in offensive efficiency, but they're ranked 71st in field goal percentage. So they're not a good shooting team, but I think they really take advantage of their height inside. They're a great rebounding team. They can score inside, but I think this Indiana team is really going to play to that strength in this one. When you actually look at Indiana's defense, they're actually ranked 39th in defensive efficiency. They can test shots really well. They're ranked 20th in defending 2-point shots, and they're ranked number 7 in block shots too. So this is a team that can actually probably match up to this Purdue team very well, especially in a highly motivated situation. You're playing at home. You're coming off a road loss to an unranked opponent. This is kind of one of those situations that we look for here, folks. I love this Indiana team. Indiana's offense also is really good. They're ranked 25th in offensive efficiency. They're ranked number 16th in field goal percentage. While Purdue does have a good defense, they're ranked 18th as far as defensive efficiency. It's just the motivational edge on this one, folks. I'm just going to be riding this one. Also, I mean, this is just a weird stat on this one. Every time Purdue plays on Saturday, it seems like everything goes bad for them. They're 0-7 against the spread on Saturday games, where Indiana is 19-9 against the spread in their last 28 home games. That's pretty impressive statistic there for the Hoosiers. The line is short for a reason here. There's a reason why Indiana is sitting here, either favored or I think they were like -1, -1.5, but I got them at -110 money line on this one. I'm just going to take Indiana to win. I think the crowd's going to be rocking. I think they're going to storm the court after this one. It's going to be a upset special here for the Indiana Hoosiers. Give me the Hoosiers money line -110 as my third play of the Breaking Ankles show, baby. Let's go. And we are just going to be smacking the books, firing shots. That's what we do here. That's what we do. Man, All right, last pick of the night here, folks. And if you want to see the rest of my picks, I'm going to have a bunch of picks on Saturday, folks. There is a place they call the Dad Bod Slack channel. And that is where I drop all my plays all the way through Saturday. I do it periodically in as the day progresses. I am a volume guy, so I love to have plays. I love to have action. If you want to join up on that one, all you have to do is click the link in my bio. And guess what? You are in, folks. You are in. It's absolutely free to join. And all we ask, if you want to stay with us at the end of the month, just throw in a little bit of a tip. Could be any denomination, depending on the better. And you can have at it with all our plays, including myself, the Odds Fellow, and Punisher picks as well. But let's get into the last play of this show, episode 3 of the Breakin Ankles podcast. And we're going late night degenerate special here. Gonzaga, St. Mary's playing at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're playing at University Credit Union Pavilion, Moraga, California. Moraga, tomato. It's going to be a St. Mary's game here, folks. Look, St. Mary's is favored against Gonzaga. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen St. Mary's favored against Gonzaga in my lifetime. And we got him here favored. And guess what? I'm going to be taking St. Mary's on this one, -3.5, as the play here. Listen, I know what Gonzaga does well. They have a great offense. They're ranked 3rd in offensive efficiency and field goal percentage in the country. However, they're playing a SMC squad that defends the ball really well. They're a great defensive squad. That's the success of this team. They're ranked 4th in defensive efficiency in the country, 9th in the country at defending shots. So you have a little bit of what Gonzaga does well versus what St. Mary's does well. And it's going to be a recipe for disaster for Gonzaga, in my opinion. And the line is telling you that. Now you have you got to look at St. Mary's offense. They're ranked 45th in offensive efficiency, 65th in field goal percentage, but they are facing a Gonzaga defense that is just complete regressing. They're ranked 79th in defensive efficiency, but here's the key point: when they defend shots, this is what drops their number. They're ranked 248th in defending shots. So teams tend to shoot better against Gonzaga, which will help St. Mary's. They'll be able to score points. And then it's just St. Mary's playing defense on this Gonzaga team here, folks. Also, you got to look at Gonzaga on the road. They're 1-5 against the spread this season on the road, and they've only covered 3 out of their last 8 games. And if you take it a step further and look at their last 28 games, Gonzaga is 7-19-3 against the spread in their last 28 games total. This is a team you want to fade. This is not a team you want to back here. And you have the St. Mary's team that, quite frankly, may be taking over the conference from Gonzaga. Also, got to look at this situation in the last 5 contests between these two teams. The home team has covered the last 5. Guess who's the home team in this one, folks? That's right, St. Mary's. And I'm going to be going with St. Mary's on this one. St. Mary's -3.5 as the play. I gave you 4 plays. I bet you want to know what my best bet is. So we're going to get to that best bet. And guess what here, folks? The top play that I'm going to have for this one is the play I just gave you here, folks. I think St. Mary's is going to roll Gonzaga, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the late night degenerate special. This is the perfect spot. I think the public is going to be like, oh, yeah, remember Gonzaga? Oh, yeah, they always have good teams, right? I'm just going to take them. They're a dog? Oh, perfect spot. Not so fast, my friend. St. Mary's is going to actually show that they are the top dog of their conference in that game. So we're going to be rolling with St. Mary's -3.5 as the best bet here. And I appreciate it. Hey, 6 of you beautiful bastards are staying up late drinking coffee or drinking beer or smoking something. I don't know what you guys are on, but thank you for joining me today. And if you haven't signed up for the Dad Bod's YouTube channel, do it now and hit the like. And follow me on Twitter at GunzPicks if you don't follow me there either for all the content that I put out there. I am giving out free plays. I'm giving out leans. I'm giving out content. This is what this channel does here, folks. You're going to see this dumb face almost daily. So please get used to it. And thanks for everybody that jumped into the comments and told me that my mic was off. I appreciate that. Mock! I see you, buddy. God, he is always up. I want to say shout out to Clint. Shout out to your boy A telling me that I was muted. I apologize. Listen, I ain't perfect. I miss stuff. And that's why I usually have a producer for Dad Bods. But tonight, I want to make sure I give you my 4 plays. So to recap for the people, I'm going to be on Virginia Tech -1.5, Oklahoma State -3, Indiana money line -110. Markel, I see you, boy. Still up with us. I want to know what everyone's drinking tonight. Are we drinking? What are we doing tonight? Why are you guys up? Or is it just because you're West Coast? I don't even know. And then I'm going to be on St. Mary's. My best bet -3.5. No dogs this week. No dogs of the day. I haven't found them. But however, I could find them tomorrow. If you want to see where the rest of my plays are going to be going, like I said, click the link in my bio. It takes you to a little place called Slack. It's the Dad Bods channel. Great place to hang out. We do sweat bets. We have a main chat in there. It's a beautiful community. We know I'm on the East Coast. I see you, Markel. He knows what's going on. He's living it right. Drinking water right now, Mark. Oh, I love it. Doesn't matter. This is my 3rd Guinness tonight. Like, I've just been chilling at home, but I was like, I want to make sure that I come out with some good content for you guys as I did. Oh, a show. Oh, you're in Hawaii. Ooh. Mukalakahiki, come on, you want to lay me. Pass Mahoy Mahana. Boom. Chicka boom. That's what I say. I think that's Polynesian, right? All right. Appreciate you guys. Listen, I'm gonna be doing daily content for college basketball. I may come back for some late night snacks on Saturday if I feel like it. And also from Monday to Wednesday, I'm gonna be doing a late night banger show where I'll give out some West Coast type of plays that you can place the bets, go to bed, wake up with cash. That's what we're gonna be doing here. And there's gonna be a lot more shows coming on the channel. Trying to work all the details out with the people. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of the content that comes to this channel. But till next time on the Breaking Ankles podcast, episode number 4. I appreciate you guys. Let's cash some tickets. Let's go 4-0. Let's sweep the damn board. And as always, let's keep dancing.